All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me again. And it's actually match day, and there's a feeling, a feeling of victory, a feeling of our first win at home in since 2012. Oh, so I have that feeling, and I'm hoping that we can get one um, over the line this time around, and actually break that curse over the team. But I want to speak about three things that I expect to see today. Three things that I expect to see today. And these three things would highlight or depict if we are actually moving forward. Three things. And before I get into that, please, I would really advise you guys to smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button if you're here for the first. And most of you guys have been seeing some of my videos. In the comment section, you're seeing final. Most of the time, that detail that require you to type final in the comment section is at the end of the video. So stick around until the end of the video to see what that is all about. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, people. Would really appreciate you guys to do so. Alright, so the first one is a style of play. That is the first one. No, we have been seeing Paul Hall playing a little bit more expansive than our previous coach. Even against Canada, despite we get the thrashing, the poor love thrashing, we definitely played a little bit more expansive. We still went toe-to-toe with Canada, even though they are a better team. Now, that could actually be one of the reasons that led us into getting that thrashing. Yes, the quality was also a factor, but we went toe-to-toe. So I would definitely hope to see us with that similar style of play. We use a back three. I would try to overload over the wide areas and trying to get the ball inside the box, creating cutbacks and all these aspects. So I'm expecting to see that tonight against. I've seen it for the past 3 to 4 games. I have seen that. I've seen it the team do something of that sort. So I'm expecting to see that later again. Now, the second thing is fight. I want to see my team looking as if fight and enjoying their football. I want to see my team look like they want to win this game. That's what I want. I want to see the Reggae Boyz looking as if they want to win this game. That is what I want to see. And also, I would really appreciate it if in the meantime doing so, you guys enjoy your football. It is a key aspect of it right now. Paul Hall spoke about it. You need to enjoy your football. The players need to enjoy their football. Leon Bailey said they're enjoying their football. Ravel Murphy said they're enjoying. So all the players are coming up. So we want to see that continue. We don't want the games to feel like it's a bit of punishment or you're not bothered. When you enjoy football, you play significantly better. So I want to see that. I want to see the players fighting for every individual 1v1. The system that we're now playing is a bit more isolated 1v1 because we play out from the back, which means that we're going to open the field, present a lot more space on the field, and then you're going to have a lot more 1v1. So it's down to individual players to win their individual 1v1 battles. So in the same time, we are also creating overloads on either flanks. So that's also something that I'm looking for. I want to see the team fighting. I want to see the team hungry to get that victory at home that we haven't got in such a long time. Now, the last thing that I don't want to see is dissent from the fans, despite the result. Now, what do I mean by that? Paul Hall is coming under a lot of stick from a lot of the fans about win. Now, even in his post-match reaction, even in his pre-match interview, he spoke highly of the importance of rebuilding. But guess what? Also, Reggae Boyz fan base is solely about winning. We don't want to see any building. We don't want to build anything. We want to win games. That's what we want. But the truth is, when will we start building a proper team who can compete, who can actually win games? More so, we just want to put players together. Just take up 22 different players from total different culture and put them on a field and say, okay, go and win the game. From my years of footballing knowledge, which can be small, But even if it's that small, my small amount of knowledge in football in the world, that cannot work. It just can't work. People are going to say, you have so much international squad. No, they don't. All the successful teams does not do it like that. They don't do it like that. You don't just pick up 22 players from all different regions of the world, put them together, and expect to get the prime Barcelona performance, prime France performance, prime Germany performance, or prime Spain performance. It doesn't happen like that. All these teams they have something, they have succession, they have building, they have team morale, team chemistry. Players have been playing with each other for a long while. As I mentioned earlier on our stream, that we use the word core players and we beat the word core players. When people hear core players, they're hearing that players must be in the squad, that set of player must be in the squad, that player must be in the squad. No, that's not the entirety of the term. There's so much soft factor to the ideology of core players. The problem that we're having with our core players is quality, not the aspect or the ideology of core players. I do believe it has to do with the quality of core players. For example, Olivier Giroud is a core player in the France squad. It's a top quality. He always perform for them. Always. Even when Olivier Giroud is up at the bench at his local club, Olivier Giroud is in the France team because of the system of play. That's how France play. And they can do that because of the quality that they have at their disposal. We can't do that. We need to get every player that is playing at the highest level and also playing consistent football. But guess what? These players, if they are the core players, they must be able to play together on every basis, every consistent basis. Each time an international window is open, these players must be available to play together. Because it makes no sense we have 15 core players who are in English Premier League. 15 core players who are in English Premier League. And they only can play throughout the entire year 2 games together. They will still lack that level of cohesiveness, even though they're playing at that high level. Because that is football. You can have a player playing at Arsenal, playing on the Arsenal system, Man City system, Chelsea system, and then you have a few more playing at Burnley with the long kick ball and all. So it's always going to be a mismatch until you come together and play on a more regular basis, so you understand what is required at that level, at that point for the national team, more so differently from what you're doing at the club team. So it has a lot to do with that. It has so much to do with that. Core players is not the ideology of core players, it's not the concept of core players that is a problem, and people need to understand that it is the quality of our core players that is where the problem is. So when you hear core players, it doesn't mean that you must be in the squad. And if we have Leon Bailey as a core player, you're going to say that Leon Bailey shouldn't be in the squad? No, he should. He's the most talented player in the squad. Actually, he's the most talented player in the squad. So it's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with the concept. It has to do with quality. So do not misinterpret the quality of core player with the concept of core player. Alright, so anyways, the reason why people say final is because I want to see who are the persons who are watching the video until the end. Or watching the video until the end. And when they reach the video until the end, you can give me your insights on what you think about these 3 points. System of play, the system of play, style of play. Also, players enjoying their football, because we want players to enjoy their football. And the last aspect of it is the sense that Paul Hall might get some backlash due to the result. We're in the building phase. We need to structure ourselves in our specifically in our mind that we'll lose some game before we start winning some game. We have to tell ourselves that we have to come to that agreement mentally before we can move forward. That is the only way we can move forward. It's not a quick fix. It is not a quick fix. It's not a quick fix. Anyways, people, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, people. Thank you very much for being here. And go in the comment section and say final because you're here until the end of it. And in the same time, you can go and check out these videos. And also this. No, subscribe. But anyways, big up people. Military Guna TV. We're out.